Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Sagittarius. Let's see what's happening with you. Singles. What is it you need to know? Anyone new? Anyone coming in? Oh, yeah, you got someone coming in. They may not be new, but you may have had a date with this person already, but it's a heartfelt message. Someone's taking action to communicate. Yeah, you might not know who this is. Somebody thinking romantic thoughts here. Yeah, and something has ended. End of confusion. Someone's ending something you may not know. So interesting. Every ending leads to a new beginning. Someone's feeling confident, whoever this is. They could be a Cancer. I see Scorpio, Leo, some Aries energy, Mars energy. That could connect with Scorpio. So there's some sort of excitement here. Someone's feeling really confident. They're feeling bold, excited. But a situation has definitely ended. You might not know who this is, but someone's ended a situation. Yeah, we got the Queen of Pentacles too, which is, it's a person here. And I definitely feel this is someone here who, I see kindness, compassion. Could be somebody coming in for forgiveness here too. But this is a person who's often just sort of focused on their money, their home. Somebody here doesn't see a future with someone, or they're not going to see this coming. Yeah, you may not see this coming. What the heck is going on? If you are see, we got Aries, Scorpio, Sag energy, Leo. Who is this Knight of Cups? Who is the Knight of Cups? Somebody with King of Swords. Somebody's cut somebody out here, or they're analyzing and strategizing. Someone's ended something here. Yeah, they're no longer invested in something here. Yeah, whoever they are. But there's interest. It's someone who's learned something that you're interested. They're excited. They feel confident too. Somebody's going to make a bold move here. I can see it already. Let's have a look at the moon. The moon. Why is the moon here? Somebody leaving something behind, putting it in the past. See, someone's looking at the past, no longer interested, no longer invested, but it's someone finding out someone's interested in them. So there's still excitement. Yeah, it's a person ending a situation. It's over, almost over. Yeah, look at the tower, a tower coming down, a whole new cycle. But yet this is someone who sees this in a favorable way. They see it in they see this going in their favor. Because someone's ended something, or, I mean, crazy. Let's have a look at the strength. Yeah, we got manifesting here. This is someone who has all the tools, the information, everything they need to know. There's desire. If you're of the feminine energy, you likely won't see this coming. You may be focused on some other things here. Yeah, you won't see this coming. This person's ready. See, they're not giving up because they've learned something. And they're learning that this could go in their favor because someone else is ending a situation, or they have. And maybe the feminine, he's focused on something else. This person knows a good thing when they see it too. There's options. It's opportunity. See, they see this as an opportunity. Tell me more about this King of Swords. This person's wise. See, they're manifesting. They've learned something. They have all the information. They feel confident. Tell me about this person. I mean, I'm going to tell you, they're like, yeah, we got the Queen of Wands here. And we have, yeah, so there's some sort of mystery here. Something that's unknown. But I also see this energy of someone keeping this to themselves. Someone's keeping something to themselves here. Keeping it all in. But it has to do with this person being interested and not saying anything. Yeah, so I feel this person's whoever it is, they're not giving up. Someone's trying to put something behind here, but, they're leaving it behind. There's confusion, illusion, things that are unknown. So something at this point is kind of unknown. But whatever it is, this person sees it. This King of Swords sees this going in their favor. Yeah, you can see, seeing things in a favorable light. Fresh new start, the cup runneth over. Yeah, we have somebody who's been waiting for this too, for this opportunity. Their cup runneth over, definitely. But and this person here, now this could be Sag, Aries, or Leo energy, or even Scorpio. So you're going to have to take this as it resonates. But this is an energy of someone who's keeping it all in. But I'm going to tell you, this person knows something. They're trusting their inner knowing. It's like they know that when someone's interested, but not saying anything. So there is definitely that romantic feelings, right? And we have this person who's been waiting. Yeah, someone's not getting something they want. You see, it's an energy of, this is the Queen of Pentacles acting aloof like they're not interested, but they are. This person knows they are, and they're learning that they are. But I don't know what they're leaving behind, but they're definitely not interested in something from the past. They're putting it behind to them. It's an energy of moving on, but this is almost like someone here waiting and just about ready to give up. See, just about ready to give up, and then here they come. Yeah, here they come. You're going to get your cup filled. And I do see playing it there. They are feeling confidence. They have a lot of self-control, taming the beast, confirmation. Yeah, not going to see it coming. Definitely change. Yeah, see, we got change. Just Sag, look at that. Some sort of excitement where something feels off, right? But it's actually something being made right. Tables are turning. This is someone coming around, but it's somebody who's moved on from someone else. They're finally moving on. Someone's moving on. And it's like we got two people kind of just, I think, waiting to connect here, because there's opportunity. Tell me about this, the moon energy. This is somebody releasing, willingly releasing, letting something go, where they feel this is something that wasn't in their best interest. We got a person who's, I wouldn't be surprised if there's somebody who's been manipulating a little bit, keeping a secret. I feel like there's a lot of fire sign energies here. And we have an Aquarius releasing. But it's somebody, it has to do with this person finding out truth. The feelings are mutual. Something they didn't know, they now know. So there's that opportunity, because this person's the one I feel waiting. And this person just focusing on their money, doing their own thing. So interesting. Yep, there's definitely people here. There's definitely another person here. Somebody in that social circle, maybe a mutual friend. The Queen of Wands could be another person here. Someone who's keeping a secret, maybe talking to other people. There's people talking about, I don't know, some sort of get-together or gathering, but there's good news. Yeah, there's somebody here someone's got history with. This is a person reflecting on something. They're looking at it. They have a history with someone. But it's someone finding out truth. See, they're learning. Oh, this person's determined here. Yeah, see, this person's been procrastinating. But what they're doing is comparing. Something feels off. There's no comparison. Tell me more about the two. Yeah. There's nothing that compares. So we got new. See, they see things clearly. They now feel confident. The coast is clear. Somebody here whoever this, there's someone being left behind. And to me, it looks like this person here is keeping something to themselves, keeping it all in, acting aloof like they're not interested. But I feel like there's all these fire sign energies. So I don't know if they're a Scorpio, but someone's trusting, they're also trusting their inner knowing. I feel there's a mutual friend. There's somebody here. But it doesn't matter, because we've got someone who's just not on the same page with someone, because we have a person seeing things very clearly, and you can see taking a step back, preparing. This is someone who's been preparing. But this person as well, see, they weren't prepared. It was something very sudden. Yeah, someone taking care of their house and home. There's some sort of change of plans, schedule, routine. But for some reason, this person who strategizes and analyzes sees it going in their favor. That's what this is. They see this. This is positive to them, that this person's, I don't know, they're not coming, or they've just given up, or... Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. I gotta figure out if this is someone they're interested in or not. No, some sort of aha moment, truth, victory, an idea. This person's going, aha. It's the King of Swords doing that with this person. Someone who's just keeping it all in, privacy, not saying anything. But it's and it has to do with feeling like giving up, or someone's telling someone, a mutual friend, that someone's given up. This person is not giving up. No, they want to build. This person wants to build here. You see, it's trying something different, coming up with an idea, but it has to do with somebody moving or traveling, someone who comes around. It's not going to happen, but they see this in a positive way for some reason. Yeah, this person's taking control. They have this opportunity to take control. But see, putting on the brakes, they're no longer giving to someone else. It's a person who's cut someone out. Or they're just, and it could be them keeping it to themselves, not saying anything, trusting their inner knowing. Because it's a person who's learned something. And it has to do with someone's lifestyle, history, the way they conduct themselves. Could be a person who's just very private. But they're definitely no longer giving to someone. Now reaching out, trying something different, a little test. So there's going to be a little test here. Test in the water. Yeah, this person's been preparing. We got two people going to come together here. Two people who've been preparing. They're stable. Yeah, look at that, King and Queen of Wands. So it is actually positive. This is two people going to come together, but it has to do with someone who's... See, there was a lot of excitement about something, and now it's not happening. Somebody was making plans to visit or travel or do something here with people. Now it's not happening. But this person really sees this going in their favor. If you are the person waiting, okay, for this cup, this opportunity, and you're thinking of moving on, don't give up on this person, because I feel they're dealing with someone here. Someone's either being cut out, or like I say, they're just finding out that the feelings are mutual, that you're interested. But they're not giving to someone else. Yeah, someone here, it's off. It's someone who's just not right for them. They're not into them. But this is someone coming in right. See, they've learned something here. Harmony. This is somebody who wants harmony. Justice is about to go in your favor. You're just right. Yeah, you can see choosing their battles. You see, they were dealing with something. Now they're coming forward. They're determined here. There's so much desire to get this going. They're so excited about this that the tower has come down. I think it's a sudden change of plans, or change of direction, change of course of something that was going to happen on a schedule where, see, it's a schedule, it's timing. Something that happens in a cycle where people get together. It's not going to happen. Or if somebody here is not going to be there, put it that way. But it's an opportunity. Yeah, they're even thinking it through, choosing their battles. They're in a hurry. They want to hurry up here. Yeah. I see a lot of talk. I see a busy time. This is someone going to finish something, complete something. So they're prepared. See, it's two people preparing for this. See, this is someone reflecting on this, and they're ready to take a leap of faith, making that bold move, living in the moment a little bit here. Yeah, they've taken a pause, though, you can see, and thinking it through, looking at things from a different perspective. This is two people who've probably been checking each other out. Could be in your neighborhood, a place of work, or through other people. Someplace public. Could be on or offline. But there is definitely some sort of sudden change of plans. Look at emotional fulfillment. This is someone who's looking at this and having that little aha moment. See, it's about not letting somebody get away. It's almost like not this time. That's what it's telling me. Not this time. Tell me more about the hangman. The hanged man. Yeah, it has to do with someone who knows something has ended. And we have something was going to happen. Every ending leads to a new beginning. Somebody traveling or coming to visit. It's not going to happen now. So now this person sees it great. Now I can come together with this person. So whoever they are, they're basically not even really showing up in this reading because it's all a change of plans. But they've learned something from this. Tell me about the Hierophant. See, change of schedules, routines. Yeah, it's about people getting together, collaborating, going down this path, teamwork. But it's someone also learning the things two people have in common. I think there's a common friend. And I'm going to tell you, that's why I feel there's all these fire sign energies here, including Scorpio, which is Mars energy. An ending and a new beginning, because a change of plan, change of travel plans. This is like this person was trying to manifest something here. But now it's somebody is sort of like avoiding this. Someone who avoids somebody because of this tower, trying to avoid a disaster. So I feel it's being avoided, or avoided being at the same place as this person. As this person who is being cut out or left out or just not coming, not showing up. Now there's that sudden tower. Yeah, there it is, planting the seed. See, it's all about moving forward now. All the things that they've learned, they're applying to this. This is someone who also looking and see what this person's interested in, all the things they like to do. But it's almost like, why? Why are they interested in me? There's someone here that this person is going, why is this person interested in me? And they're discovering this. There was confusion. And there's definitely this energy of romance. Feeling romantic, but keeping it all in. Yeah, it's just, I feel it's going to be a clearing things up. Some things are going to get cleared up here. Yeah, this person's definitely in their feels. Yeah, somebody who felt, maybe even a little overwhelmed here with something, too many things happening too fast, too much of a good thing too fast. But it's definitely a person who's not interested in anyone from the past. See, there's someone giving someone attention, chasing them, and they're not interested. And they're looking at, why is this person chasing me? Why are they interested in me? But there's definitely some sort of moment, epiphany, where this person has a breakthrough. But whatever it is that's happening, this is about planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Yeah, it's going to happen. It's definitely, yeah. See, this person's now in a hurry. See, choosing their battles. I see two people having a conversation. This could go somewhere. Yeah, King and Queen of Pentacles again, confirmation. See, you're not going to see this coming if you're the feminine energy. If you're the masculine, they likely won't see it coming. So watch out you don't overwhelm this person by coming on too strong, too fast. Because it's like they're focused on other things. They have options. They definitely may have some other options. But it's like two people who kind of know a good thing when they see it. One thing about the Queen of Pentacles, they're also someone who's nobody's option. This is somebody who will avoid a disaster. Because it has to do with privacy, being private. It's a person who's stable, independent. Someone who's been there, done that. But it has to do with being with these people at a specific time. They're like, nah, I'm not even going to bother with this. It doesn't go in my favor. It's not in my best interest to be there because there's another person. It could be jealousy. It could be anything. Why this person doesn't want to be there. But this person's getting it. And they know. They're trusting their inner knowing. They know. Because they've learned. Something they didn't know, they now know. Has to do with another person. It could be a Queen of Wands. No, yep, someone being sneaky. See, they figured it out. They figured it out. Someone was playing games. So there, and I could feel the energy because it's like, why would someone be all up confused at this point? Because somebody's coming in to ask them out. Romantic energy. No, it's there's another person. Someone being sneaky. See, they figured it out. This is the player's getting played, but it's somebody who's been kind of just playing along with this to try to figure it out, and they have. So they're coming after the feminine energy because this is connected to the Queen of Wands here. Someone who's keeping it all in as well. See, both people keeping it in, privacy, not saying anything, acting aloof because of these other people. There's busybodies, nosy people, I think. Talk and gossip. But yeah, it's about choosing the one. See, there's a spark and attraction. Everybody knows two people checking each other out. But I'm going to tell you, this is another person and there's nothing that compares. See, leaving the past behind or just somebody who isn't going to come together with someone. Yeah, King and Queen of Cups. Oh my gosh. I see two people talking, both feeling a little overwhelmed. The cup runneth over, But it's an energy of two people going to have a conversation here. Yeah. Yeah, I just feel like someone here was waiting, thinking, well, looks like the ship has sailed. It's too late. I'm going to tell you it's never too late because this person's figured it out. And I do think they have someone they're determined to win. But it's the player playing the player, just kind of going along with this, whoever this person is. See, they're thinking something's up. This is someone who thinks there's something up with the feminine energy, this energy here, even the Queen of Wands, which I think is the same person. But all isn't what it seems. It's somebody else trying to keep two people, excuse me, from coming together. Yeah. See, they've learned something. Shining a light, curiosity, that's where they have that moment. Someone's curious. And why is this person interested? They're curious. They want to get to know them. Oh, my. Sag. Masculine or feminine here. Just watch that one. There's an extra person here, like the third wheel. Put it that way. Somebody who, they're collaborating with someone to try to keep two people apart. But what the truth is, it's just somebody trying to avoid confrontation or avoid a disaster because of this other person. So it's like next time, next cycle, you're going to cross paths. They're going to make it happen. But I see them no longer giving to someone. See, taming the beast. They're teaching someone how they want to be treated. And now we have the curiosity and something being learned. Yeah, two people. You're gonna have a conversation. I think it's the feminine who's curious and the other person feels something is up with them. But there's still that third person, whoever they are. Somehow that plays a part. But whatever it is, it's either someone coming to travel. It's someone who acts like they care about somebody. But I don't think they really want this person. It's like jealousy. They're chasing after them, but they don't really want them. They just don't want the other person to have them. And that's what I feel. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple of Queen of Wands energy here. I just get that vibe. I mean, there's so much fire here. And they could be a Scorpio, but Aries, Leo, Sag, and Scorpio energy, big time. Cancer, Pisces. But whatever you do, don't give up on this person. Because, yeah, see, they know you're single. I think it's the feminine who is curious to talk to someone, to connect. But whoever, it's just the gossip. It's like, ugh. I don't know if it's just nosy friends or people who like to get in everyone's business, or they're just gossipy. But it's coming to a fruition. I feel that you're both single. You're going to be single at the same time. So I do think there's going to be excitement. It's going to happen sudden. I feel the feminine's going to be overwhelmed, or both of you for that matter. But, I mean, the tables are turning. If you reached out to this person, if you are the feminine, you reached out, they felt something was up. But it's just because maybe you were curious. This is often just someone who's curious, but they feel confident. Yeah, so, but the tables are turning, and that's what's so interesting. Now they're curious. Yeah, see, crushing. It's a crush, longing for love. We got King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles, and King and Queen of Wands here. We have the King of Swords. Where's that Queen of Swords? Where did that Queen of Swords go? How come you're not here being discerning and speaking up? Yeah, see, it's two people acting a little detached, like they're not interested, but they are. But it's all about laying that foundation. And it's somebody here who's detaching from someone else at the same time. Crazy. I think there's it's a person who definitely doesn't want, and it could be another masculine or feminine. It's a person who doesn't want somebody to have someone. They don't really want this person. They might even be in a committed relationship, but they don't want these two people to come together. I think it's jealousy. I think it's gossipy, but the Emperor's making this happen. And it's funny because I've been doing these readings showing the Emperor's making this happen. The Emperor's going to take control of this situation. They're not going to be played for a fool. So if you are, it could be a masculine Aries. You can flip the energy. But if you are a feminine Sag, this person's definitely crushing. But they're reminiscing about something and how something played out over a period of time. So whatever happens, yeah, it's an energy of drama, gossip, someone being jealous. Somebody that they know maybe a long time ago, they have a history with, who's jealous. It's someone who's doing this. So yeah, but it's all about overcoming this. Yeah, it's about, there's no, I'm going to tell you, there is no competition. They're not interested in this other person. It's someone who's chasing them or just trying to get their attention to keep the two of you apart. And it's almost like there's a couple people collaborating in that event. So... but the Emperor makes this happen, so I wouldn't worry too much. They're the one who's taking back their power. They're taking control of the situation. They're going to offer that pentacle. They're going to start this, and they are excited. They're like supercharged here right now. Yep, see, they are. They know exactly what they want, win or lose. They're going for it. See, they're figuring it out, and no, they're not a player. This is not a player. This is someone playing the player. They figured it out. It's the energy. See, all isn't really what it seems. They think it's the person who's in it. They think it's you in the feminine, if you're the feminine, okay? But it's another person. Because the King and Queen of Pentacles are both acting like they're not interested. But it has to do a lot with this, somebody detaching from someone else too. That they're not interested. Who's the person, I think, chasing after them? This person's very intelligent. See, the player's going to get played. See, their cup runneth over. You're going to get your cup filled. They're offering you this cup. And it's also, too, and I'm going to tell you, too, some of you, it's a person who can't figure you out. Like you, if you started this with this person, and you are that feminine energy, you started it with them, but you didn't want anything romantic, or maybe it was just a friendship or just getting together, a little reconciliation, They can, and then the two of you cross paths and come together or have this opportunity, and somebody's acting like they're not interested now. That's what they can't figure out. But it has to do with the Queen of Pentacles playing it safe, and it has to do with this other person who doesn't even want them. It's like, I know it sounds crazy, but it's really hard to, so you both want this. You both want this. And I think you both know it's that other person. It's a mutual friend or a friend of a friend, somebody's friend, someone in that social circle, because you're going to come together. See, we have the Empress, the Emperor, and the Empress. See, you're mastering this. You're figuring it out. See, you're open. Let this person know you're open and available. But, I mean, I think they just know you are. Somebody is telling them something positive. But it's all about avoiding a disaster. And it all turns out it's about getting together and avoiding this group of people, keeping it to yourself and this other person, whoever they are, the sneaky person. Take care. Bye for now.